Birthday Party channel. Today I have a very special guest with me. As you can see, it's my mini me. And we're making 3 amazing DIY projects to share with you, which are perfect for creating a pampering kit to pamper yourself or somebody else throughout the winter season. So mini me, tell our friends what DIY projects we're making today.
So first we're making beautiful glitter candles. Glitter.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Some gorgeous gemstone soaps.
Yeah, there are fabulous gemstone soaps, and they look just like gemstones with geode soaps.
And some body scrub and body butter.
They smell amazing, don't they?
Yeah.
We've chosen some gorgeous scents to perfume our candles, to perfume our soaps and our body butters and body scrubs. And I hope you're gonna like the ideas and you're gonna feel inspired to have a go at home, to create something fun for yourself or to gift, like I said. And you can get your mini-me's involved as well, but obviously adult supervision is essential for all our projects because we're dealing with some hot stuff you're going to see in the tutorial in a moment. So you definitely need an adult present. Be sure to have a grown-up present when you're making all these 3 projects. They're easy to make, they're quick as well, and super fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
We loved having a crafty afternoon together, mother and daughter, a Mother's Day party, for a card party, for a Valentine's Day party, for a Galentine's Day party. So you can get, you get your girls together. It's not Valentine's, it's Galentine. You see, so you get your girls together, your mini-me's together, get your kids involved, but be sure to have an adult present. So let's have a look at all the fun projects. So for our first project, which is these beautiful scented glitter candles that you can see. Yep, and we made 2 different colors, and we made vanilla and we made lavender scented candles, but you can use whatever scent you want. So the first thing you're going to need is to get some ready to melt wax, and you're going to pour it into a heat-proof bowl. Then you're going to microwave it or put it in a bain-marie on a double boiler until the wax is melted. If you're using a microwave, use a 1-minute intervals and stir every minute. I know it takes a little bit longer to melt that way than on the bain-marie, because we don't want the wax to get too hot and we don't want any accidents. So for this part, obviously you need an adult present. So after your wax is fully melted, make sure again you have an adult present to help you with this part, because the bowl is going to be extremely hot. We don't want any accidents. So what we're going to do after the wax is melted,
we're going to add the colouring and the glitter and the scent.
Yeah, for the glitter we're using very fine glitter that you can buy in candle shops or even in soap making shops. So it's a glitter safe to use for candles, and you can use whatever colour you want, but we use like a white iridescent because we're going to use different colours, and we thought the white will mix well with each of those. And we put the full recipe on the blog. You have the link down in the description box below, and so you can check out all the measurements and everything in detail, so you can recreate these candles at home. So after you've added your scent and you've added your colour and you've added your glitter, you stir everything together, and then what do?
You add the wick.
Yeah, so you get a little bit of the melted wax, and
you dip it at the end of the base of the wick.
yeah.
And you put it at the end of the jar so you can touch the bottom.
Yeah, so it's a glue, so you kind of glue the wick before you pour the wax into your container. And we used a clothes peg to just hold the wick in the center in place on top of our jar. Obviously we add our melted wax that has been colored, scented, and we use, like I said, vanilla and lavender essential oils to scent our candles, but feel free to use whatever flavoring, whatever scent that you prefer, and whatever color as well. So our next projects are the Gemstone Soaps. These are the beautiful soaps, super trendy, they can see all over Pinterest. And we've made ours with materials that you can easily find at your craft store. So first thing that we do is we take a block of 200-gram block of our glycerin or transparent soap base, and we also have an opaque white one because they help to add color. And we're going to chop them up into small pieces so they're easier to melt. Again, you need an adult present because it's going to get really hot. And we've decided to melt ours in the microwave at about a minute interval. 1 minute is already enough, and ours melted really quickly, much quicker than the wax for the candles. So make sure that you have heat-proof gloves on because it's going to get hot anyway. And then we pour our melted soap bases onto mini silicone molds. We use the heart shape because it's what we had at home, but you can use muffin case, or you can use plastic cups. Then you can add your coloring, your scents, and we also added some fine iridescent mica powders that you can find in soap making stores or online as well. This is to give kind of an iridescent, kind of almost glittery look to our soap. As you can see, it's beautiful. And you simply use a little wooden stick to stir everything together, to mix everything together until it's nice and all mixed in. Once your mini soaps are dry, we put ours in the freezer to dry for about less than 5 minutes. They will set. And once they're set, you're going to need an adult present. We're going to cut them into small pieces so that we can place them into plastic cups ready for our soap bases. And then we're going to melt the rest of our soap. And again, we'll leave all the details of all the measurements that we use below in the description box for you and on the blog. So check out the description box for the link. And you're going to place the little pieces of your colored soaps into the plastic cup. Then you're going to fill it with more melted soap base. Make sure everything looked a bit more uniform. I just used some wooden sticks. Again, you need an adult present to help you out because the cups might be hot and we don't want any accidents. So we're going to get the ends of a little wooden stick and we're going to push through the soaps cups to make sure that the soaps get through and make little holes so that everything looks melted and a little bit more mixed up. And once your soaps are dry, you're going to peel off, again with an adult's help, you're going to peel off the plastic cups and you're going to cut and trim the blocks of soap, if you like, into gem-like soaps so they get that gemstone look. So you're gonna cut into little shards, which is really easy, it's not that difficult, and make it a little bit level on the base, and your soaps are ready. Aren't they pretty?
Yeah, very pretty.
We love how this DIY turned out. It's super easy, it's super fun, and it looks amazing to gift or on your bathroom counter. And for our last project, for the body butter and the body scrub, we used
a bowl.
Yeah, and we also use some shea butter, some
coconut oil, essential oils, and for the scrub we will need some brown sugar.
Yeah, you can use whatever essential oils we like. We used orange and peppermint, so we used orange for the body scrub and peppermint for the body butter. So first you're going to get a bowl, you're going to get a whisk and a spoon, and then you're going to
put some shea butter in with some coconut oil.
Yeah, if the coconut oil, the shea butter are a little bit hard, you don't feel free to just melt it in the microwave. Obviously you need a heat-proof bowl for that and an adult supervision. Just melt it a little bit in the microwave until, just like normal butter, it gets a little bit softer and easier to work with. So you just put everything into a bowl, and again, once again, we're going to leave the recipe in the description box down below and on the blog. So don't forget to check out the link so you can get the exact measurements that we use. And then what do? You mash everything together?
Yeah, and for the scrub you have to add the sugar.
Yeah, so there's exactly the same recipe for the body butter and for the body sugar. So we doubled the recipe, made a big batch, and we used a whisk until everything is nice and creamy. And then we just separated some for the body butter into a little pot. Again, I'll leave the link in the description box below for the resources that we use, for the materials, where we bought them. And for the body scrub, we just added some brown sugar and stirred it again and placed in a little pot. It's important that you leave your body butter and your body scrub in a dark, cool place to cure for at least 2 weeks. And don't be tempted to open the lid. Yes, because we need the essential oils and all the ingredients to amalgamate and to cure and mature together for at least 2 weeks, from 2 weeks to up to a month. And then you can start using your delicious body scrub and your body butter. Or you can package them beautifully, as you can see here, with a pink ribbon and a little gift tag to gift to your friends, to your mum, to your neighbours, to your Valentines, to your girlfriends, to whomever you want. And there you have the 3 amazing easy DIY projects that you can make for yourself or to give to somebody. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video,
please give a thumbs up,
Yep.
subscribe, and hit the little bell so you can receive notifications of videos.
Of all the amazing content that I upload here to the channel. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye! If you don't want to pamper yourself or for any like this video, please
Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification.
Sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wait. Stop. Okay. Stop. Right. Zen.